Heyo everyone, I am the Loki Monster, and today we have some new weapons that have come out in Bastion, some quest lines for them, as well as a new way to make Bastion bucks. But first, we have a new addition to the home screen. Yes, we have news now. If you click on this link, it will automatically take you to the Arctic's AQ3D website, and there you can check the news. So let's start out this journey by heading into Bastion and grabbing the quests. The first one we're going to find is at Scimitar. Now the new weapons aren't available right away, you're going to have to unlock the quest, but this quest will let you earn an additional 80 Bastion bucks. So the next new quest we have is with Nigel Fuzzybum. He has a quest named Craig's Recommendation Letter. So Nigel's assistant has been distracted of late, so he wants you to help him get on track. So you just head into Nigel's office, which is now open. You can check this place out, it's very neat, and talk to Craig. Craig wants your help to impress the professor, and he sends you on a quest to look for some special ores. Now before we head out, we're going to go drop by and see Bobby B. The new quest there is Drinks to Beat the Heat. Now you're going to have to buy a water bottle from Bobby B. Now heat has now become a factor in the game. So when you go out in the desert, you're going to have to keep hydrating yourself. So you buy the water bottle and then just turn it in. And then he tells you about a potion he's been working on that will keep you hydrated much longer. For this you're going to need bug meat and sand sea salt. Now before we head out to the desert again, if you stop and talk to the croc guard at the gate, he will also tell you about something else new, checkpoints. Now this is a checkpoint here, and it's automatically activated for the town of Bastion. But when you get to different areas, you want to click on them. If you die, you will respawn there. The first ingredient is bug meat, and I actually have tons, but you can grab some just right here at the entrance if you want to do it nice and quick. Now I'm just going to head over to the sand twisters. Now this is where you get the salt for Bobby B's quest. Now if you just check above my nameplate, you can see that I'm using water and it's indicated there. Now this timer lasts 30 seconds for water, and when it runs out, then you will start to take damage, as you can see here. Now it is only a small amount of damage, but it is quite frequent and it starts to add up. So you want to rehydrate so you don't end up wasting a lot of health potions as well. So because I'm already in the area, I'm going to kill two birds with one stone, literally. For Nigel's assistant Craig's quest, you need to get a piece of writing from one of the desert ornithals. Now it may not drop the first time, but it will drop eventually. The desert ornithals are a little bit harder to take down than the rest of the mobs in the area, but you still be able to do them solo, no problem. So once you have that, let's head back to town. Now first we'll hand in the quest with Bobby B, and now you'll be able to create Moglinade. To craft Moglinade, you not only need the ingredients, but you also need 5,000 gold. And for that you get 5 Moglinades, and they each last 2 minutes. Now this is rather steep, so you want to be careful using Moglinade. I did discover a few tricks that I will share with you later to avoid using Moglinade. Now he wants you to spread the word so you can buy the Moglinade at any of the oases. Now we need to head back and hand in the quest with Craig. He will translate it and crack the code, so now he knows what you need to make this new metal. You need to start to find ores. But first we're going to finish Bobby B's quest, and as well we're going to do Scimitar's quest at the same time. When you leave a cool zone, you automatically get 30 seconds where you do not need hydration, so you can use this to your advantage to travel to the next checkpoint without using any water or Moglin juice. Now when you talk to Dahlia, it will unlock your ability to create Moglinade right here, as well as buy the water bottles. Now this is actually the perfect location for crafting Moglinade, because straight out from the oasis are the twisters, and right over here is the best location to farm scarabs. Now there's something else special about this location, and when I was shooting this I didn't realize this trick at the time. because this spot is right beside the oasis, you automatically get 30 seconds of cooling time. Now, if you cross back and forth across the edge of the oasis, you will be refreshed each time and can farm there without using any hydration. So now I have my 10 bugs for Scimitar's quest. So I'm going to head out to the sand sharks. Now I like this little spot here. There are 4 that spawn here and it's a good place to solo farm them. Unfortunately, with sharks as well as the void creatures, you cannot avoid using hydration. You can get away with using water if you want to use it every 30 seconds, but this is a good spot to actually use your Moglinade. Now also notice with the voidlings here, you now get drops from all of them, not just the Centurion like before. Now from the voidlings, we just have to run over a little bit further to the next oasis. Now I'm taking damage and I made a mistake of hydrating when I could have just made it to the oasis. The checkpoint for this oasis is on the far side and you just need to talk to Fahad and that will unlock your ability to craft Moglinade here as well as buy your water. With everything done for Bobby B's quest, I just need 10 more sandworms to complete Scimitar's quest. Now, I first came to this location and I didn't realize this until I went in further, but this is actually a cool area as well. This is the worm area right up at the front on the right hand side by Bastion. Now, if you wander outside of it, you will get hot. If you go back in, you will cool down. So you do not need any hydration to farm sandworms. Now we just need to hand in that quest with Bobby B and it is complete. Now if we go to Scimitar, we can hand in this quest as well and we earn 80 Bastion bucks. So with those complete, we can now move on to the aquifer to get the ore for Craig's quest. Now, I have a video on the Bastion well. If you need help, I'll include the link below. I'm just going to point out one change in that video, and it's it used to be that the mobs here, the bugs and the snakes, would vanish into the wall. That no longer happens in this area. So you just really need to get to the very end, and it is not a drop you need. You get it automatically when you kill the boss. You will get the ore. And once you have it, just return to Nigel's office and hand it into Craig. This time, Craig needs you to find petrified tomb ore. Well, this is obviously in the hidden tomb. Now, if you're unsure of where the hidden tomb is, just head to the first oasis when you leave Bastion. Now, the hidden tomb is on the right hand side on this rock wall, and it is halfway between the 2 oases. This area is also cooled, so you can wander back in and out and farm worms here. Now you need to kill Kalsnek. Now Kalsnek is not soloable. Well, some people could solo him, but it's rather difficult, so you want to bring friends. Once you have the ore, return to Bastion and hand it in to Craig again. Now sometimes when you're recording videos, things go wrong, and I lost a big chunk of video to a corrupt file. So this is actually a replacement. When you went to see Craig, he will send you on one last quest for an ore. And this one's the sand ore. Now the sand ore is dropped by the Great Sandsea Scarab. Now these are only located in a few areas, but fortunately one is by the second oasis at the far end. This ore is not an 100% drop ore, so it may take a couple kills before you get it. And when you get it, you return again to Bastion and hand it in. Now, this is also part of the files I lost. Craig not only wants to give the alloy to his boss Nigel, he also wants to give him a little special dinner. So you're going to have to go see Hot Plate to do this quest, and it is for sandworm sashimi. Now the sandworm sashimi, you need 50 sandworm steaks for it. And then you can just hand in the alloy, and then the alloy becomes a daily quest. And completing this quest line unlocks all the new weapons at Scimitar. Now for these weapons, you are going to need 2 of the Sandsea alloys, 500 Bastion bucks, which you can either earn through Scimitar's quest or by grabbing the quest from the clothing shop and running the Aquifer Well dungeon. You will also need 50 drops that come from each of the different monsters that represent each of these weapons, and they will also cost you 30,000 gold. These are level 33 weapons, and the comparison here in stats is to my level 33 Power 690 Doomwood Skull Staff gotten from the daily boss quest. So that's all for this video. If you like my videos, do me a big favor and hit that thumbs up and subscribe and share with your friends. Help me get to 200 subscribers. Thanks for joining me. Goodbye.